Better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I wouldn't want to be putting my pads on first up, that's for sure. The opening bowlers will be feeling very positive.
Here we go with the first ball of the right arm medium bowler is coming on. Coming into bat, has performed well the last few matches. Will hope to continue this form for their team. Misses everything. That's a wonderful shot, straight through the covers.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nice, nice. Leaned into it, wide of cover, and that will give him a bit of confidence, and maybe four.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of a superb over, taking a wicket and not allowing them to rotate the strike. A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Dug that out well. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. End of the over, and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the two batters. Ricketts ready to start from the south end. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in pursuit.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Crompton, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. On to the front foot, super shot, should be four.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Gone for it, but the batter hasn't timed that well and it's gone straight up. This might be gone. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. An amazing grab. In the air and cover. Takes an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big So the series remains level. It's proving to be quite a tussle. The batters seem to be on top for both sides at the moment.
Right there. Right there. Right. Right there. Waiting. Right there. Right there. Waiting. Right there. Right there.
Hello and good morning to all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
The umpire signals that we're ready. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's the end of our broadcast. Hello and good morning to all.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
We're about to get underway and already the... The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Stoinis from the north end.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Yes. Yes.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit.
Yes.
Beats the field with a great shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. The bowler looks really confident. Doesn't beat the infield. Digs out the Yorker. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it. Stoinis from the north end.
Yes.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Yes.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Stoinis will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure. Very, very... Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes. Yes.
Massive outside edge. Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Stoinis with a huge appeal. Stoinis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that.
Yep.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
That's it.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yes.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Robson.
Yep.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Yes. Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Right. Yep.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Stoinis from the north end.
Yep. Yep.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Keeper's in.
The bowler looks really confident.
Yes.
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. A direct hit and this could be gone. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
The captain is heading out to the field.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Attention!
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Times it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
That is quite extraordinary. Stoinis, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
125 for 3.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. Frustration for the fielders. That was a big chance for a run out. Misses everything. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
The batting team are now on 128 for 3.
Walker from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Stoinis got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Stoinis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
To trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't
there.
Right there.
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this wicket really does look like a risky option.
We're nicely set. They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. There's a chance with a direct hit.
End of the over. The score is now 6 for 2.
Carroll ready to start from the south end. Quick onto that in the infield. Straight to the fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such...
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack. From new batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in. Immaculate timing there.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
End of the over.
Wow, that missed a lot.
62 for 2.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Caught the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
And drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Too straight and punch through the leg side.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Doesn't need to run for that. Straight down the ground and 4 runs.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed. And now starting to score quickly.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over.
Good bowling that over. Precise bowling. No real opportunities for the... Dug that out well. Outside edge. Time to follow up after... Frillink, ready to start from the north end. Nice, solid defensive shot. There's a chance with a direct hit. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Very good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Frillink will be happy with the work that over. End of the session, and I've really enjoyed the cricket delivered today. I'm off for a short break and a bar of chocolate. Doesn't beat the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
End of the over. The score is...
A lovely shot off the back foot. No joy with the short ball and going for 4.
Times that shot to perfection. Trouble here. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't stop that. Stoinis loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Through the gap. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Dug that out well.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Biggs. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Nice, solid defensive shot.
And that's the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Sanders, ready to start from the south end. Great shot. Was a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Shot. There's someone out there, but they could get 2.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Oh, what a shot that is. Pick the bones out of that and it's gone for 6.
Fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed, and you've just got to stand, watch and admire.
Catch it!
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Stoinis has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
For 2.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Moves in quickly, needs a direct hit. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
58 for 2.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Stoinis is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Powell, the spinner, coming into the attack. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder. Gone for it, but the batter hasn't timed that well and it's gone straight up. This might be gone. Good catch. Out. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
That's the third wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
The openers saw... Stoinis coming on, obviously hoping the pace.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's the end of our broadcast.
Right there. Right there. Waiting. Wait. Waiting.
Good morning to all. My name is Adam Gilchrist.
Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
We're about to get under. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait on.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yep. Yep.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Edged. Bowler and fielders look really confident. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. The bowler looks really confident. A new bowler is coming into the... Couldn't get it through the field. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Yep.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
That is a masterclass of...
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Olivier finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Perfectly timed.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Stoinis got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Crompton, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Stoinis says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Doesn't beat the infield. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
On that nicely, good defence. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Olivier is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2. Gone. Great reflexes. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't... That's it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Wait there. Wait there.
Good morning, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The right call here, I'd say.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is the right arm medium bowler is and with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Trouble. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Catch it.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Might look to go big again here.
Catch.
Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Nearly gets the edge. Fowler with a great delivery there. Fowler will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Dug that out well. Can't get that outside the ring field. On that nicely, good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Fowler from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Eyes on the ball.
Couldn't get it through the field. This could be out. Fowler has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Lyon back on now. Two blocks in a row now. Tick tock, tick tock. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, Well timed and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Davis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Dug that out well. Oh, my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
It's another wicket, it's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do any. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels.